Messages from a parallel you. How to recognize signs from other dimensions. Have you ever felt like you've received a message from another version of yourself? Maybe it was in a dream, a strong sense of déjà vu, or an unexplainable intuition. What if these weren't just coincidences, but actual signs from a version of you in a parallel dimension? In today's video, we'll explore the idea of multiple dimensions and how other versions of you might be sending messages across realities. By learning how to recognize these signs, you can open a whole new level of understanding about yourself and the universe. The concept of parallel realities. How are they connected to you? To begin, let's talk about the idea of parallel realities. According to some interpretations of quantum physics and multiverse theories, every choice you make creates a new reality. This means there are potentially infinite versions of you, living out different possibilities in parallel dimensions. But how are these versions of you connected? Think of it like a radio. Each station broadcasts on a different frequency, but they all exist at the same time. Similarly, these parallel versions of you might exist on different frequencies, and every once in a while, these frequencies overlap. That's when you might receive messages from a parallel dimension, like a flash of insight, a dream, or even a feeling of déjà vu. Now, let's explore how you can start recognizing these signs. Déjà vu, a glimpse into a parallel life. One of the most common signs that you're receiving a message from a parallel version of yourself is déjà vu, that eerie feeling that you've experienced something before, even though you know you haven't. This sensation could be a moment when two realities overlap, and you're briefly aware of a life you've already lived in another dimension. Think about the last time you felt déjà vu. Was it during a significant moment or decision? These moments might not be random. They could be hints from another version of you who has already lived out that situation, helping to guide you through a similar experience. Dreams connecting through the subconscious. Dreams are another powerful way you might receive messages from a parallel dimension. When you're asleep, your conscious mind quiets, and your subconscious becomes more open to receiving information from other realms. Have you ever had a dream so vivid that it felt like you were actually living in another life? It's possible that in those moments, you were connecting with a parallel version of yourself. For example, if you dream about living in a different city or having a completely different career, this could be a message from a version of you who made different choices. Pay attention to these dreams. They might offer insights or guidance for your current path. Synchronicities and coincidences. Messages from beyond. Have you ever experienced a series of strange coincidences that felt too meaningful to ignore? Synchronicities are another way that messages from other dimensions might be reaching you. These are moments where seemingly unrelated events come together in a way that feels like a sign or a message. For instance, if you keep seeing the same number, symbol, or running into the same person over and over, it could be a sign that you're being nudged toward a particular direction. These synchronicities might be your parallel self trying to get your attention, encouraging you to follow a path they've already explored. Intuition, the inner voice from another reality. Your intuition. That gut feeling that tells you what to do or where to go might not just be your own thoughts. It could also be a message from a parallel version of yourself. Sometimes your intuition is so strong that it feels like a certainty, even if it doesn't make logical sense. This could be because another version of you has already gone down that path and is sending you guidance to help you avoid mistakes or make the right choice. Think about the last time you had a strong intuitive feeling. Did you follow it, and what was the outcome? These intuitive nudges are worth paying attention to, as they might be coming from a version of you who has already lived that experience. A real-life example, connecting across dimensions. To make this idea more tangible, let's look at a story of someone who experienced a powerful sign from another dimension. James had always dreamed of being a musician, but life took him in a different direction. One night, he had a vivid dream where he was performing on stage in front of a huge crowd. The next day, he couldn't shake the feeling that this wasn't just a dream. It was a glimpse into another version of his life, where he had followed his passion for music. Inspired by this dream, James started picking up his guitar again and even began performing at local venues. He felt as if his parallel self had sent him a message to pursue the life he was meant to live. Today, he balances his career with his passion for music, feeling more fulfilled than ever. How to open yourself to more signs. If you want to start receiving more signs from parallel versions of yourself, here are a few steps you can take. Pay attention to your dreams. Keep a dream journal by your bed and write down any dreams that feel vivid or meaningful. Over time, patterns may emerge. Meditate for clarity. Regular meditation can help you quiet your mind and become more open to subtle messages from other dimensions. Follow your intuition. The more you listen to your gut feelings, the stronger they become. Trust that they might be coming from a version of you with valuable insight. Look for synchronicities. Stay aware of coincidences or repeating signs in your daily life. They might be pointing you toward a decision or path that's aligned with your higher self. Conclusion: unlocking the messages from a parallel you. The idea of receiving messages from parallel versions of yourself might sound mystical, but it's rooted in the possibility that we are all connected across multiple dimensions. By learning to recognize signs like déjà vu, vivid dreams, synchronicities, and intuitive nudges, you can open yourself to guidance that spans beyond this reality. So, the next time you experience a strange coincidence or feel a deep sense of déjà vu, ask yourself, is this a message from another version of me? If you've ever experienced signs like these, we'd love to hear your story. Share in the comments below what you believe might be a message from another dimension or a parallel version of yourself. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's curious about the mysteries of the universe.